Thank you for letting us know that Dayton sucks. Now, Gary, you've been in this league since the inaugural inception here. You've never won anything. A couple division titles that you like to brag about. Why haven't you won any titles in this league?
Dayton sucks, and I really think they do suck. And the thing about Dayton is they suck. And they just suck. That's the only thing I can really say about that is Dayton sucks.
Okay, Gary, that absolutely made no sense, but thanks for coming and talking to us today, and I hope things get better for you as you chase fat chicks all day. Thanks, Gary, for calling in.
Dayton sucks, guys. Yeah. Go Vegas. Go fat chicks.
Okay, thank you, Gary. Well, that was our interview with Gary Currier. He's the GM for the Syracuse Orangemen, who like to win divisions and win absolutely nothing else, and brag about it too, which is ironic. We're getting into June, folks, and the trade market is going to start to pick up in intensity and pick it up real quick. There's a lot of teams talking a lot of trades already. I know I've been in contact with a few teams about Scooter Gannett, the second baseman, top 5 second baseman in this league. He's basically just a surplus of what I have right now with having Godzilla. But Nashville is the front runner for him right now. And there's been a couple other teams in the FL who've talked about acquiring him. I'm hearing a bunch of rumors. Colorado's looking for starting pitching. A veteran guy. They're not looking to give up any kind of major prospect. I've heard Rob Yerlin, Zimmerman. I've heard Garza. I've heard a bunch of guys. I mean, they're looking. They're in the trade market. Mr. Zima. He's very, very, very active right now. He sees a little bit of light at the tunnel here to get in this playoffs this year. So he's not going to mortgage future, but he is looking for starting pitching. San Diego, another team right on the cusp there. They have a couple needs. They're looking for a right-handed starting pitcher. They're looking for a left-handed pen guy to go with their very good hitting. They might be looking for a middle infielder. We're not sure yet. We've heard rumblings. But they're definitely going to be active on the trade market. So look for San Diego to make some moves. Doug in Minneapolis, there's been talk that he might be rebuilding. He might be retooling. He's got several guys available. You got third basemen, starting pitchers. I've heard people plenty. I've heard up to 6 teams talking to Doug. He's got a full plate on him right now for trading. So look for Douglas to be very, very active here as we get into June and July. Couple interesting trades I've heard. I've heard Medeiros, because I am Dayton. That's right. I've heard a very interesting trade. He might be heading to Mahoning Valley in a huge blockbuster trade, but he's also been linked to Tucson. Yeah, so stay tuned for that, folks. There's been some interesting talks with him, as he's been an excellent starting pitcher this year. His standing has gone up, so he's definitely going to be sought after. I've also heard a big rumor with Buxton. He's been shopped around. There's been a few teams we've heard from some of the teams in the FL, but one rumor to really look forward to is maybe seeing Buxton heading to Charlotte. Now, there's been a couple rumor names. We've heard Mockhammer. We've heard Chandler. We've heard a couple guys, maybe a swap of a prospect for his services. So look for Charlotte, the Scrappers. There's going to be this could be a very good trading deadline or even beforehand. And also check those trade blocks. There are other players available. I hope to have more rumors and stuff for you next cast. But again, in closing, hashtag foul broken until Dayton wins. 24 and 26 unacceptable. Blood Ravens 22 and 29 unacceptable. There's a couple of the GMs that should be winning. So file broken. Gary sucks. Hashtag. Hashtag punch Gary in the face. What else? If anyone has any ideas for other future podcasts, let me know. I know I'll be contacting Doug about things to enhance, as he's our tech guy, our resident nerd. But Doug's a good guy. And of course I have to mention the almighty Phil. I haven't mentioned you much this cast. Phil, you're the greatest. I think you live in China or something like that. Get out of there before the smog kills you. Okay, get out of there. Unless Trump wins, and then just stay in fucking China, because it's better than this shithole then. But guys, I hope to be back Saturday. And close to the deadline, I'd like to do it every day. I'd like to keep the rumors coming and have quick podcasts as the trade deadline comes here after maybe like the 15th of July or something in game. All right? Here's another podcast, guys. Cheers with my coffee. And I am officially out.